Okay, so early turkey season here in Michigan starts in about 2 weeks. Hunter has a tag for that season, and we're gonna try to get him on a bird. So what I'm doing today, even though it's a little bit late, I'm taking a couple of my trail cameras. Got the SpyPoint Micro Link LTE cameras. They're cell cams, so they will send pictures. We'll be able to get an idea of where the birds are going, how many there are, hopefully some other good information like that. We know there are birds back there. We've seen them while we were squirrel hunting, deer hunting, and turkey hunting last year. But patterns change, birds change, so we're going to try to get an idea of where they're going. That's pretty much it. This is the same property that our last video was filmed on, the turkey hunt, or squirrel hunt, not turkey hunt. We've seen turkeys out here, turkey hunting, squirrel hunting, and deer hunting. So we know there's a decent turkey population out here. We actually filmed the flock, or a flock at least, in the squirrel hunting video that we did, which was the last video posted on the channel. Unfortunately, that was about a month ago. We have tried to film a couple videos since then without much luck, but with the weather getting better, turkey season coming up, Detroit River walleye run picking up, we'll have some more content up shortly. At least that's my hope. Ramps. That's a good sign. That means mushrooms are not far behind. So what I'm going to do is put one of the cameras up at the top of this hill, looking down this way into the open, so it'll be easier to pick up movement. If a bird does walk in front of it, snap a picture, send it to me, and I'll see it. And then I think up here behind me as well, I think I'll put one down a little bit further that way too, just to kind of cover as much of this creek bottom area as possible. But we found it. It's a little bit of a walk back here, but not bad. It's a beautiful spot, and I think we have a really good chance at getting a bird down here this year. So we'll get cameras set up and get out of here. Alright, I've got this tree picked out. I'm hoping that it's not too big. If so, I'll just have to pick a different tree, obviously. Not a big deal. It looks like it'll work. Sometimes if you don't like the angle, what I'll do is loosen this up a little bit. I'll wedge a stick just behind the top and then tighten that back down. And what that does is it angles the camera forward a little bit. Since I'm looking down a hill, it's going to give me more coverage of the ground rather than up into the trees, which doesn't really do me any good. So flip this on. It's going to acquire a signal with the antenna here. Hopefully my phone has signal out here, so hopefully this will as well. Then what I'm going to do is mark a pin where this camera is on onX so I don't lose this camera. Then I'll just name it trail camera, and I have mine numbered as well. So I'm going to name this trail camera 1. Done. Save. And now I've got a pin. I've got these numbered obviously so that I know which pictures are from which location. If you recognize all the trees and everything, it's a spot you're familiar with, you probably don't need that, but I put these in some places where I've never been before, so it helps me keep things organized. Okay, I found the second spot. I followed the ridge down a little ways and found this nice big open area down here. Looks like it's probably kind of a natural funnel. Over here, I don't know if you can really tell or not, but there's kind of a steep bank right here. And it's really thick at the top of it. Then back here, it's real kind of swampy, marshy, where the creek goes. So I think this is going to be kind of a funnel because it's nice and clear. So I think it's going to be, you know, path of least resistance hopefully for these birds. So hopefully we'll get something on camera. I mean, obviously we'll get something, but hopefully we get what we're looking for. So I'm gonna strap this one up and then we're gonna get out of here. This one I'm going to just leave flush against the tree. It's on flat ground down here and everything behind me is flat as well. So I don't really need to angle it up or down or change anything. I think it'll be pretty good where it's at. So it's acquiring signal right now. We'll let it sit for a minute, hang out for a minute, make sure that it communicates, let it send a picture, make sure everything that I want to be in frame is in frame. And then that's going to be it. Then we'll hike out of here, go home, and I think the plan is to go over to Hunter's house and we're gonna grill, have a fire, enjoy the 60-degree weather, and start strategizing. We'll see what happens. Okay, as we come out of the woods into the front field here, I'll do a quick outro. Looks like I've got about 10% battery left. So we put out the 2 Microlink trail cams. Those will send me pictures. Hopefully we'll get some pictures of turkeys. Doesn't necessarily have to be toms, although that would be a bonus. If I could get a nice clear picture of a tom full strut, that'd be awesome. But as long as we know where the turkeys are, where they're traveling, how they're traveling, when they're traveling, it'll help us here in a couple weeks. Hopefully it's not so long before our next upload after this one. A month in between is a little ridiculous, but like I said, we tried to do some squirrel hunting videos and we failed miserably. It was the worst year for squirrel hunting that I've ever had. But next weekend, hopefully, the plan is to get out on the Detroit River in Hunter's new boat and do some walleye fishing. We will probably get skunked because we've never done that before, but I'll make a video out of it anyways. And then the weekend after that, turkey season starts. So hopefully fishing, hunting, kayaking, camping, a little bit of everything this spring, summer, and fall, hopefully.